So I've got the next story that I segued myself away from. This
it
came
was
out
good, Evan.
in Plug in America, written by Noah Barnes, and it's presidential candidate statements on EVs, which I thought would be apropos tonight since the Democratic first night of the 2 Democratic debates is going on. And so it's just a short little article that talks about the 4 candidates that they were able to find policy or proposals or specific statements about EVs and their stance on it. And they only found 4. Joe Biden says he wants to ensure 100% of sales of light and medium vehicles will be electrified. He's going to work with the governors and mayors to support deployment of more than 500,000 new charging outlets by the end of 2030. As if the outlets word makes me think he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. But,
yeah, you think?
Yeah. And then Biden will restore the full electric vehicle tax credit to incentivize the purchase of these vehicles. Governor Jay Inslee has called for 100% zero emissions in new light and medium duty vehicles and all buses, an extended and expanded consumer electric vehicle tax credit, a new clean cars for clunkers program, and partnering with states, tribal nations, local governments, and utilities in a massive investment to deploy electric vehicle charging infrastructure. At least he knew the right word. And Beto O'Rourke has laid out a plan to fight climate change, including setting a trajectory to rapidly accelerate the adoption of zero-emission vehicles. And Bernie has called for reducing carbon pollution emissions from our transportation system by building out high-speed passenger rail, electric vehicles, and public transit. I knew Andrew Yang had a bunch of kind of semi-constructed proposals on his website. And I found a few things on there addressing the environment, but nothing specific about cars other than he wants to ease the transition of self-driving vehicles going forward. But he doesn't really specify electric vehicles anywhere that I could find it on his webpage. But anyway, those are, I think the good news, the good takeaway is these are like things that our candidates are starting to think about and look at and push forward. And, seeing the light of day is at least a good step on these kinds of things.
Here, I just real quickly pulled up a picture for you. So here's one guy who's huge on renewable energy. All right, I'm taking that down. Sorry,
China.
Yeah.
I got nothing. Okay. Now I'm gonna cry.